And now on to serious news. The D20 group of developing nations have signed a petition to oust the United States of America from using the American dollar. Unfortunately, the United States owns the US dollar. But China, which has an excess of US dollars in its economy, has said if they manage to oust the Americans, they will inject more US dollars into the economies of these developing nations. How's that for business?
And now we cross over to our extremely popular program that every real man and every real drinker appreciates. We cross over to talking, drinking, with our reporter, Notando. 10 seconds.
What, you can't say your name?
Too much clickety-click there.
Well, what's wrong with the click? You can't do that.
Yeah, well, do I look like a chicken?
And what's...
Welcome to Talking Drinking. Today we have the founding members of Anonymous Alcoholics. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, it is.
So, can you tell us a bit more about your organization?
Is Papa Nyukini Rumbatis? Yes. I've got this album. I played this hit song, Portmouth. Never. You've never played it. I've played this. But you play fast. I don't play fast. You listen slow. My dog died. Sheba! Shit!
Excuse me, sorry, this is a family show.
It's family. Who's the family? Who's the family? It's Doka here.
So, gentlemen, what do you think of the police?
Police! Stuck! That is what... They victimize us. That is my only problem. The police victimize us. You know that? Because... How can they arrest me for public drinking? I am just walking by myself with my own beer that I bought with my own money. Not stolen. Not stolen. And I'm drinking by myself. I did not invite the public. So, where is this public drinking? If they're there, they get crashing. Exactly. Exactly. We don't know. So how can you say I'm public drinking? Wrongful participation. Exactly. You must be an active participation. Exactly.
Okay.
But no, wait, because you need to understand this. They ask silly questions, eh? That is a good question he just said. They ask silly questions all the time. Am I drunk? Come on. You are a policeman. You spend 6 months in training. You are trained to be observant. How can you ask, look at us? You ask, are you drunk? Are you stupid?
Well, I was not deported. For the last time, I wasn't deported.
But you certainly weren't imported.
Well, depends on how you look at it. Space. What are we supposed to be reading?
Well, we are now back from our report, Talking Drinking. We'd like to welcome you back here into the studio, and we hope you derived some wisdom from that report.
And in international news, there's been an explosion. Somewhere. We now cross over live. Have we crossed? That was actually a report from 1985, but due to our sanctions, we cannot report on current international comings and goings. But that gives you in-depth analysis of what's going on in the international community.
Well, Mandapi, actually, I doubt you'd know international news if it was a banner on your big fat afro.
My big sexy afro.
Actually, Mandapi, what are your views on the elections in the USA?
No, I did not watch the news today.
I thought you were always watching your DSTV.
I'm more concerned with my DVDs.
Your views on the American presidential race?
I think American politics is a huge disgrace.
Your views on the French election?
I like my news more of a local direction.
Well, that's why I'm more global and you're just local.
No, you're haphazardly. I'm more focal. Take that.
Not really.
No, you took it.
No, I don't take it.
And you're smiling.
Never take it.
At Zambezi News, we bring you the story behind the backstory before it's even become a story. We don't just bring you news, we bring you new news, tomorrow's news, news before it's become news. We bring you the news when it's just a small news embryo in the uterus of daily life. And when there is no news, we make the news.
Our news is so patriotic and nationalistic that even other countries are patriotic and nationalistic about our news.
At Zambezi News, we give you the results before the fixtures are even confirmed.
And now we go into our citizens' advice section. We ask the questions and give you the answer. Today, we ask the question, what to do at a roadblock? Well, when approached by police officers, address them as Wakuru Wakuru, which means the great elders. He will reply with the phrase, you have been speeding, you have to go to the station. You will say, Toita say, which means, what shall we do? He replies, Magamba Toita say, which means, what can we do? You then say, can we not pay a fine? He will say, I do not have the fine book. Now, depending on where you are, you can offer him what we call in Southern Africa a Coke, and in West Africa a cola nut. We call it a community utility tax, a CUT, because every police officer deserves a cut.